Wagwan, Wagweasel, my people. Yeah, man. Back again, another video for you guys. This lighting is actually pretty mad, but also my eye is a bit. I don't know. It's been a bit weird today. Anyway, I want to talk about evil eye, and I want to talk about how you can easily take on other people's, and then it becomes your own, and how to not do that as well. So the way I describe evil eye is like basically somebody who either intentionally or non-intentionally um, projects a feeling of either hate, envy, or spite or jealousy um, towards you. You may not necessarily know why they're doing it, but they will have a clue as to why. They may not, even if they're not 100% aware that they're doing it. There's always a reason as to why they are doing it. So basically, it could happen in a very simple way. It could be that, for instance, me sitting here recording myself in a park. There's actually nobody around. Funnily enough, this park is usually quite busy. But yeah, it could be somebody just watching me do this video now, and they literally are looking at me and they think to themselves, what is she doing? Or she looks a bit crazy, or who does she think she is? I'm not saying anyone is doing that. I'm just saying, like, for example, that's how evil eye is basically cast. And just wait a bit. Just because I'm outside, I don't like the wind is already a strong sound. I look tired. I look really tired. I don't know. Yeah, so yeah, it could be from I forgot where I was now. Yeah, anyway, it could be from like I said earlier, you could be just sat here doing your own thing and somebody decides to throw a shade, let's say, throw shade towards you. And it's not always something that's done physically, like they're not necessarily always saying something. It could be a thought that they have. It could be a subconscious feeling of, I hate what this person's doing, or I want what this person has, or they don't deserve to be in that position, or I should be in that position, or something like that. So it's really important to make sure you cleanse yourself every day from any energy that is not yours, any energy that does not belong to you or serve you. You gotta like clear that off your body and your mind, and even like your room as well. So it's the space that you're in most of the time. It's a space that you sleep in. So when you're not physically awake, um, you want to make sure that there's no energies around in your personal space that are, trying to just do mad shit. But anyway, like I was saying, it's so easy to give someone evil eye just by thoughts alone. And I think when you're spiritually strong, it's something that will happen. It's kind of inevitable because in the world that we live in today, a lot of people are lost and they are just looking for something to make themselves feel better for a temporary moment. So it is something that is going to happen inevitably, but it's not about, because you can't ignore it. It's something that is there, and if you are spiritually strong enough, you already know that you'll be damned if you do ignore it, and you'll be damned if you don't ignore it. So if you don't ignore it, you got to figure out a way of how to deal with it. you've got to figure out a way that works for you on how to eliminate these energies daily and putting that into your practice daily. Um, so yeah, these things happen. It's sometimes it's not that everybody around you is ill intentioned. It's not that everybody's like, wishing bad on you and stuff like that. Some people, they mean well, like in their daily lives, they are really good to others and they're good to be friends with and stuff like that. But the minute they feel like, because it's not even that you are doing better than them, it's the minute they feel like you're doing better than them. So that's very important. It's how they feel. It's their perception. It's not ever the person's that they're aiming it towards. So it's so easy for them to be like, I want this position. How comes I'm not in this position and stuff like that? And that is basically it's that easy to attach that connection or cord to someone that doesn't even deserve it, all because you felt jealous or spiteful or upset at the fact that they are in a position that maybe you wanted to be in. So if you are the person who is giving other people evil eye, then make sure you're dealing with it in a way where you don't stay in the hate, you don't stay in the jealousy or spite, because energy can be transformed. So you got to mix that shit into something positive, for your benefit and also for the other person's, but mainly for your own benefit, because it's you that's living with that feeling inside. It's not anybody else that has to live with that feeling. So just make sure that if you are feeling any kind of spite or you're thinking, oh, I should be in that position, just say to yourself, do you know what, like, I'm happy that this person is in that position because they look happy, they seem like they're in a good space, and I would love to be in that space and I would love to know what that feels like. The worst thing you could do is to say that you want what someone else has, because you're taking away from yourself, really, because what you're basically asking for is someone else's energy in order to make yourself happy. But really, it's never anyone's energy that's going to make you happy. It has to come from you. It has to ignite from within. It can't be that you're trying to take something from somebody else, because you're just going to perpetuate that cycle for your own life where people are spiteful towards you, people are going to want what you have, people are going to step on you to get to where they want. So yeah, just be careful with your thoughts, look after yourselves, and make sure that you're staying in a space of gratitude, in a space of feeling satisfied that what you have is good enough to keep you going. And again, like I said, energy, it will cycle. It will either transform into something else or it will cycle back to you. So the more grateful you are, the more full of love and satisfaction that you have, like, the better it will be for you, because more opportunities will arise that show you even different ways to be grateful, different ways to feel even more satisfied with what you've got. And yeah, so that's for the people that are giving the evil eye. For the ones that are receiving it, make sure I think I already mentioned it actually, like, just make sure you go home and give yourself a cleanse every night. Whatever that is, whatever that means for you, it could be incense, burning incense with the intention of cleansing the air around you. It could be showering yourself. I do recommend that you do that. Having a shower, a regular shower, but adding intention to it, adding spiritual reasoning to it. Burning a candle, writing some stuff down. It could be anything. Um, and yeah, it's something that you will have to get used to dealing with, because it will actually strengthen your spirituality and your belief in yourself as well. I remember when I was a little kid, I remember feeling like very spiritually free. And I don't remember the exact point where I started to become aware of how other people felt about me. But I remember before then, I was just living my life and I felt like completely free. And, it was based on other people's opinions or them in the spiritual realm, not even physically, but in the spiritual realm. I felt judgment. I felt people casting things at me. And because I wasn't spiritually strong enough to protect myself, it became a thing where I ended up giving myself evil eye, where I took on other people's thoughts. I took on other people's projections as my own and faced them towards myself and thought, yeah, man, like this is not what I should be doing. I shouldn't be doing this. I shouldn't be like, and it's so easy, guys. It's so easy to fall into the trap, which is why I'm even doing the video now. Like, don't get yourself into that trap. Remember that if you are passionate about doing something or being a certain thing or, you know, going about certain things in a certain way, just fucking do it. Like, don't even think about what other people are thinking, because that's what giving yourself evil eye means. Literally, it's so easy. So easy. So please look after yourselves. Please, you know, take your spiritual care seriously and make sure that you're feeling good so that you can just keep multiplying the good in your life and you can keep multiplying the love that and the support that people are giving to you on a daily basis that you may not recognize because there are other people that you're thinking about, like, you know, that you really shouldn't be, because you know their opinions aren't relevant. The only thing I would say is, actually, if the criticism is constructive, then take it into consideration, because that energy is not an energy of putting you down. That's an energy of wanting you to grow, whoever it's coming from. You know, if you can decipher that it is constructive, make sure that you are taking those things on board, because people like that, they actually want to see you grow. They want to see you do well in whatever it is that you're doing. Maybe they have more experience in it than you, and so they want to give you pointers. And I'm not saying you should, you know, completely take on what they're saying, but adapt bits into it. Adapt bits of what they're saying into what you're doing, and just see if it makes a difference. If it's made a good difference, then you know that's brilliant. So yeah, with that, I'm gonna end the video, and I will see you guys maybe today, maybe tomorrow. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know yet. But yeah, we'll see. I've had cleavage this whole time. Anyway, yeah. See you later.